Hey, I am in fact back. Over a year has gone by without me recording a single thing or uploading a single thing onto YouTube. My apologies, guys, but I just was kind of getting burned out. I was trying to stick to the same schedule, trying to keep too consistent, I guess, of uploading for me with my busy schedule, so kind of got burnt out. But Gen 7 is here. Gen 7 is brand new, and what better time than now to come back and start streaming again. So I decided, why not just start uploading some Pokemon. Now I've been playing a shit ton since the new game came out, so yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this gen. I know a lot of the threats, but not that I'm a master or anything like that, but we're gonna get a game with this Magearna team that I've been messing around with. I built it the other day, and Magearna is just a beast in this meta game right now. Probably one of the most slept on mons, I think, going around right now, because people just aren't ready for it. They're preparing for stuff like Pheromosa and Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, they're worried about Toxapex, things like this. People aren't even thinking about Shift Gear Magearna. Now we're gonna go with this team real quick, and then I'll get a few games with it. Now, like I said before, I stopped recording and uploading for a while just because I was trying to keep to like every other day or every day uploads. Now that I come back with Gen 7, I'm probably gonna stick to at least once a week. Probably try to give you guys more than that, but try to give you at least one upload a week of a good length session of some Pokemon. Half hour, 45 minutes of just straight battles. And we'll go over a team. Maybe we'll use the same team more than once. I'll probably try to use a different team every time though. But for now, we're gonna go over this Magearna team, which I really have been enjoying. It's not perfect. It's just some hyper offense. It's fun to use, and we're pretty low on the ladder right now because I just started a fresh alt. I started I started a fresh one actually. But anyway, I'm starting a fresh one just because I've been fucked up my other alts. But I really love team building. I built a lot of teams, and a lot of them have been shit. So some of them have been good, most of them have been bad. So my records aren't too good right now on my dummy alts that I was using. But yeah, let's go over this Magearna team anyway. We got Steelium Z Magearna with Shift Gear, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Aura Sphere. Now, you don't run Floor Cannon on here or Dazzling Gleam because it's just not. You're gonna get walled by things like Mega Venusaur or Amoonguss and Poison types and Skarmory, Celesteela, things like that without Thunderbolt. So then you don't have to choose between Aura Sphere and Thunderbolt. You just run both of them with Flash Cannon. And Steelium Z Flash Cannon for when things like Aegislash or Metagross, if it's unevolved, for instance, want to switch in, you can let that off, and you're going to do a crap ton to them. And once you lower those things down, you're going to have an easier time taking them out later on when you end up going for the sweep. Also, the Steelium Z is just good for when you need that extra power just to get that kill. And then once this thing gets boost, it just flies away. It just flies away with everything. Now, we're just running max attack modest with max speed to get, the best investment out of both of those stats. Now, you don't really need to run more than 65. You're going to outspeed pretty much everything bar Scarf fast things like Scarfed. I think Scarf around Scarf 1, Scarf Nihiligo, or however you say that, the jellyfish, I think that outspeeds you. So, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. You're going to hit, what, 400 and... I can't do math in my head right now. 58. You're going to hit 458, right? 458 speed. So, excuse me. So you're going to outspeed pretty much everything, but Scarfer's above, like, base 100, somewhere around there. But yeah, this is a really good thing. I'm kind of thinking it's probably going to get banned because it's almost, I'd say, broken from how much I've been using it. It seems to be really easy to get wins with. But next up, we have this Thick Club Adamant Marowak. Now, on this, I'm running enough speed to outspeed base 65s uninvested, or I'm like speed creeping a little bit on them with the 168 speed, which just happens to be 168. Interesting. But anyway, I just threw the rest into HP and then Adamant Nature. A lot of people has been running Marowak Spadef with leftovers and with a Spadef investment in HP. But I like that set as well. Like, Marowak is like, Alolan Marowak just happens to wall just so many things that are really common right now. Like a lot of fighting types, Pheromosa. It's a decent check to Aegislash. I don't know, I guess without the speed investment it's not. This one is because it outspeeds Aegislash, or at least the standard variants going around, and you just destroy it with the Shadow Bone. And then Shadow Bone doesn't even make contact, so you don't have to even play around the King Shield Mind Games. And yeah, Aegislash is back on the Showdown ladder. Aegislash is back. Genesect is back. What else is back? Mega Mawile was back before they realized that a lot of the megas, most of the megas, in fact, aren't even in Sun and Moon for all we know right now. For right now, as far as we know, we only have so many. I don't know right off the top of my head. I don't actually have a mega on this team, but anyway, back to Alolan Marowak. Because of his Lightning Rod ability and his dual typing with Fire and Ghost, he walls a lot of things like Tapu Koko, Pheromosa. He walls some other things. Like every single time I use him, I find something else that he just walls just from having good typing alone. He's got decent defenses, especially if you invest. It's not too bad. But the reason I like to run Adamant is because with Fit Club, your attack is going up to what, 568 attack. With Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, Earthquake, which is completely perfect coverage. I don't really know anything offhand that walls this thing outright, and except for extremely physically bulky things like physically defensive Alomomola can wall this. But you just run those three moves, and then you could either run SD or Will-O-Wisp. I just like to go with Will-O-Wisp because this team doesn't have any form of toxic or status or anything like that, and Marowak forces a lot of switches, so it is nice to get Will-O-Wisp if they just happen to have a thing that switches in decently to you for the time being, I guess, or forcing you to predict when you don't want to, and if you're in one of those kind of tricky situations there. Will-O-Wisp is just a good thing. Of course, Burn has been nerfed this generation, so it's not quite as good, but you're always still halving the attack of any physical attacker, which is nice, so it's still a very good move. Next on the list is Tapu Koko. Now this boy is this man's tearing up the meta right now. He's also very good, and he's on just about every single team. And there are only a few things, like Marowak was one of them, Spadef Marowak especially, because it doesn't take hardly anything from Dazzling Gleam. But yeah, finding an actual counter to this thing, or the thing that can switch in safely, it can be difficult. And he's very powerful. He gets Electric Surge, which boosts his Thunderbolt, and you can use Volt Switch on this as well, but I just use U-Turn because everyone's running ground types on their teams for this guy right now, and it's good to have the momentum from U-Turn. But yeah, his special attack is not that high, as you see, 95, but it does get boosted in terrain, and he hits like a freaking truck. And he has 130 speed, which is just, pretty ridiculous. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they suspected this guy later on down the road, because he is very, very powerful. But yeah, he's pretty fun to use. I was using him Life Orb a lot, but he just gets whittled too quickly, so I just got a leftover set here. I've also experimented with Expert Belt and Electric Gem, but we're going to use the Stealing from Magearna because it's much better on that. Now, next on the list, it's just our Suicide Lead Azelf. Pretty standard stats, pretty standard shit. Stealth Rock, Taunt, Explosion, U-Turn. Just put up your rocks, taunt them if they lead with their rocker. Now, this can get a little bit difficult as you climb higher on the ladder. Because people know when they see your team and they see the Azelf, they know you're gonna lead Azelf. And usually, I feel that if you don't lead Azelf, you're ending up screwing yourself anyway, because there's no hazard removal on this team, and they're going to get rocks up. So it's like you almost always have to lead Azelf. And I almost want to switch this out for something else, because Aegislash is so common, and Aegislash, you can get your rocks up and get brought down to Sash, but then you can't even explode or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. Just, it doesn't do its job that it's supposed to do as well right now in this meta, I feel. But we're still going to have it just because it almost always guarantees rocks, and it's really good at keeping other people from putting up rocks. If they want to lead with their lead rocker, you just taunt them. And then you just try to keep up momentum so they can't get rocks up again. Now we have Tapu Lele. This is another freaking monster because it gets the Psychic Surge, again boosting its Psychic moves, also keeping priority users who are touching the ground from using any priority moves, which is really good because you don't have to worry about Bullet Punch from things like Mega Metagross and Scizor, who obviously you outspeed both of them. And now in this particular set, I'm running Moonblast, Psyshock, Focus Blast, and Nature's Madness. Now she also gets, or I guess it's an it, I don't think it actually has a gender, but I'm going to call it a she because it looks like a girl, come on. But she also gets Shadow Ball and Hidden Power Fire, but I'm choosing Nature's Madness because it works a lot better, I feel, for things like Aegislash and Mega Metagross and things like that will want to switch in, and you can just cut their health in half. They don't get any recovery. If they're not getting wishes passed to them, then you're really good off. You got Magearna to late sweep. You've got Buzzwole and Marowak and Tapu Koko. I mean, this team is just offensive overload, pretty much. It does kind of struggle with switch-ins when you need to finally lose momentum, but, you know, like any hyper-offense team, you sack off your least valuable thing, keep your win cons, and just keep on moving. Hopefully keep up momentum for most of the game and finally come out with a win. I've been doing pretty well with this, but like I said, I started getting a little harder as I climbed higher on the ladder. I'm not quite that good of an offense player either. Like that, playing hyper offense against skilled players is a bit harder because you got to make the right predictions very frequently, and they will try to predict you and read you and everything like that. So finally on the list, we have a Buzzwole. Now, I did have a Tapu Bulu on this before, and then something else other than Tapu Lele, but the team was really bad. But I made just those two changes, Tapu Lele and Buzzwole, and this team got a lot better. I got a Choice Band Buzzwole here with Hammer Arm, Leech Life, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. Ice Punch just to hit those ground types and like Landorus and flying types. Like for instance, you can't really do much to like Pelipper or Mantine unless you click Ice Punch, which really won't do that much either, but it does a decent amount because you do have a Adamant 139 attack, which is, you know, you're doing a lot there. Choice Band at 414 is strong as hell. I had Superpower. I put Hammer Arm on here before because I figured you lose your defenses. I'd rather not lose my defenses. You are decently fast with the full investment into your speed and an adamant nature, but you still do get outsped by a lot of things. And I feel like the lowering in speed and still being able to keep the attack boost, just seems like a lot better. We'll try it out. I don't know if I've actually tried it since I made this change. But anyway, let's just get a battle with this thing. Like I said, I think I'm at the very bottom of the ladder right now, so we shouldn't have a problem. But you never know. You never know. See, this man's got a Pheromosa. He's got Beware, which I haven't actually seen on the ladder. I know my buddy likes to use Beware. Matt, my other friend Matt, Red Matt 80, he likes to use those Bewares from time to time. But I've never actually seen one on the ladder myself. So we're going to lead Azelf, of course. It's our lead always. He's probably going to lead Pheromosa, which is unfortunate. No, he leads Landers. So this is the time right here where it could be Scarf Landers predicting our Azelf. This is one matchup I hate with Azelf because he could be predicting our Azelf and just trying to hit us with the U-turn. But I'm putting up rocks regardless. I mean, we have to taunt regardless because we don't want to hit his rocks up. Okay, so we taunted his Mew. That's pretty good because he won't be able to defog these rocks anymore, and then we can explode. And we should be able to keep up momentum from there. This is the kind of lead you want to get with this team, but when you're not given this lead, or an easy lead like this of some sort, he's going to come into this, but I honestly don't even mind exploding on this just to get damage. I don't want this to get... Oh, no. Whoa. This is going to get a boost because that's how it works. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I just remembered it at the last second. Yeah. I do outspeed with Marowak. Or no, I actually don't think I do. I think I made another... I think we just threw this game away because I meant to outspeed this with no speed investment, but it usually has speed investment. But Marowak does wall this, so that's good. Any set that it wants to run, I shouldn't be able to die to. Okay, I did outspeed. So he wasn't running. Maybe he was probably running Calm Mindset or something like that. Maybe it was Trick Room. No, it's got a Pheromosa. I wouldn't think this would be a Trick Room team. Nothing has Trick Room anyway, so what am I talking about? Except that. That does have Trick Room. Magearna. Alright, so he's going to go to Landers. He's probably going to want to try to get his rocks up, which we don't necessarily want him to be doing, but... Whoa, I don't have a good answer. Well, I have this. This actually can just come right into Landers because we're so bulky. We resist all the stuff he wants to do. Now we can click Ice Punch here. He might want to go to Pheromosa, which is a thing. He can do that, and we'll just... Or, I mean, not Pheromosa. He might want to go to Toxapex because that will wall us if we don't click Earthquake. But that's fine. We'll have to catch him off guard next time. Now our switches to this are not good. Tapu Lele is a decent switch to it because it has pretty good special defense, and then we get a Psychic off, which actually we Psychic for free with Tapu Lele. So switching into this in hindsight might not have been the best thing if we get burned here, or Toxic even fucking. It's not worse because I'm really just going to be mainly using this as a revenge killer, maybe a late game sweeper at the end. Now we're going to Side Shock. I mean, Landers can come in decently well, but he's still going to take a lot. This is still going to take a lot. Oh, that was a crit. But Mew can always heal up, so we want to keep this thing pretty stable. But we can go into Magearna right here and pretty much just I don't know if we can shift gear. Yeah, we can shift gear, I think, on this. And then use our Z move, which will not kill it, but it will put it in range to where it can't soft boil after it. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see, Z move, corkscrew, crash. It should do a decent amount. Judging on the damage it took from that side shock, 37% with a crit. Okay, he's gonna switch out. This is gonna do enough to put it in range of Thunderbolt. Because Magearna is a beast. And like I said, Magearna, the most slept on mon. I'm pretty sure we just get a sweep now. And now, I don't know if Flash Cannon can actually kill this. Maybe we should have saved shift gear, corkscrew crash. Yeah, never mind. So we're gonna die to this, but we knocked his Lando down pretty low. Tapu Lele can just sweep from here on out, as soon as we get that Mew chipped. So we switch into this and we just hammer arm right now. I think we just leech life right now because nothing really wants to switch into this. I mean, his bear can. Beware can switch in because he has that. No, I got that. Nice, nice. Okay. So we got rid of Lando. What we really want to get rid of is Mew, though. Once we get rid of Mew, we should be able to just sweep with Scarf Tapu Lele. But we also have Tapu Koko as well, which should hit Mew decently. I don't actually know how much it's running. Now, we have a Marowak for this, so it really doesn't have much it can hit us with. The rocks are gonna hurt us. So it could get the Ice Beam boost now. 25.4. Yeah, it's gonna kill. That's fine, because we still have Tapu Lele. We might lose this, though. Pheromos is such a problem, but this thing should be banned in a decent amount of time, I would think. Okay, he just let us kill it. That's good. That's good. That's good. So Mew is gonna come out. Actually, I have these stupid noises on. I keep on hearing them coming out. I guess I don't mind if this is the cries. It's not the music, but I think Tapu Koko. I'm not gonna outspeed with Buzzwole, but I don't think it can kill us with just. Maybe it can. We don't have good Spadef, and it's super effective. So I don't want to risk this though, for sure. I think I hard into Tapu Koko. Yeah, because I'm gonna be able to live anything. He's gonna Willow. Okay, why would he do that? Like, I'm not gonna switch into my into my Buzzwole. That would be a sack. We're gonna Thunderbolt. We're just gonna Thunderbolt in the electric terrain here. I'm like tripping over my tongue today. And see, that does nothing. Okay, that's max Spadef. So the only way we can actually get this is by through Buzzwole. So we can U-turn. Did nothing. Man, this is so bulky right now. Banded Leech Life might not even kill this. No, it still should. If he burns Buzzwole, then I'm gonna just lose. Okay. Now we lost because of that. No, we should still be able to Tapu Koko this guy. He's gonna land his Willow first, I think. I should outspeed, like, no speed Mew, though. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Kill it. Okay, okay. We're alright. We're alright, because this man's gotta take a boosted Hammer Arm, too. And he'll probably just die to that. Because he does get an insanely... No, he'll probably live it. Oh, yeah, I'm not a boosted Hammer Arm. But we're still going to Leech Life until we die anyway. That did a lot, actually. Yeah, we couldn't afford to switch out because we need to get this low enough to take it out with Thunderbolt. Which it should be at this point, I would imagine. Should definitely be low enough. If not, then, you know, GG to this man. But I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. We didn't even register yet. Let's just do that real quick. But yeah, I like this team. It's pretty fun. We'll probably get a couple more after this. That wasn't that too long of a battle, but I took a while explaining this team. All right, we are fucking registered. All right, let's do it. Let's get another one. So yeah, we're gonna try to get a Magearna sweep with this one. I was a little too greedy. I wasted my corkscrew crash on, and I should have saved it for Landorus. So we're gonna leave with Azelf again. It seems like actually a pretty safe lead here because nothing can stop me from putting up rocks. The Chandelure can stop me from exploding. Well, it can't stop me from exploding, but it can take nothing from me exploding. Now, is this man scarfed? I'm more than happy to waste my sash to see if he's scarfed. I don't know, why would you lead Haxorus to Dragon Dance? I mean, you're gonna get exploded on, dude. Okay, are you sash? See you later. So, you can't ask for more than that from an Azelf, to be completely honest. You really can't ask for much more than that. I go into this pretty freely. You have to go out into like Tapu Bulu. Yeah, so we're gonna hit this with a Psy Shock. I don't even care about Sludge Wave. Unless he's running like Scarf Landers. You never know. I'm at the bottom of the ladder right now. But I should get a free Psy Shock off with this right now. There's literally nothing you can go into. Like Tapu Bulu is his best thing to go into. Because he'll get rid of my Psychic Terrain. And he'll probably want to save this Landorus because I don't have like any good switch-ins for this at all. My answer to Landorus is setting up a shift gear with Magearna before it fucks my whole team over. Yeah, he is Scarf. Why would you run that? But now I'm not Scarf. I don't need Scarf anymore for anything but that Landorus, so should be fine. So this is probably Scarf Chandelure, I'm guessing. Can I turn these sounds off now? I don't want to hear them. Now, my switch to Chandelure is nothing, because this is really good coverage. But I think I should just Side Shock this man. I mean, he's going to be Scarf. He has to be Scarf. That's why he brought it in. Right. Well, if it's Scarf, I have to sack something to this. What should I sack? This and Tapu Koko. Marowak I kind of need for Bulu. Tapu Koko. This I don't necessarily need because it's not even fast anymore. But it would be nice for Beware. Oh, well, he just forfeited. You gotta love when people don't like when I'm just trying to play the game, dude. I'm thinking about... I have a hyper offense team. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think about my sack. Alright, here's another one. He's got a completely motionless team. So he's got Mono Gen 7. I almost have Mono Gen 7 too, except for Azelf. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. I like Gen 7 Mono Hyper Offense, except for Lead Azelf, because it's Hyper Offense. Okay, will he actually stay in on this thing? Is my question. I don't want him to like get anything up. Like any Toxic Spikes or anything like that. He had learned Stealth Stockpile? That's disgusting! That's completely unnecessary. I'm just gonna explode on it. I don't care if it gets Regenerator. It'll do a lot, and he doesn't have a switch. That did nothing. Look at how bulky Toxapex is. He doesn't give a fuck. Alright, so at this point, I'm just gonna go to Tapu Lele because he has no switch at all to this. None at all. You need a switch to this. It's like you need a counter to like Tapu Lele. He just let me kill it. What are you doing? This is not this is not how you play the game, sir. You gotta keep your stuff alive. That walls a lot of my team. Well, in true essence, it doesn't, because everything has an answer for it. I have Earthquake on Marowak and Buzzwole. Magearna has Thunderbolt. So, does this live a Psy Shock? Yeah, it does. But do I die at Thunderbolt? No, I don't. I got that Spadef. It has like I have like 110 base Spadef, so You don't see a lot of these because although it's extremely powerful, it gets no speed at all, so it's like only good in Trick Room. Gen 7 really made a lot of like Pokemon that work in Trick Room. I'll say that much. And maybe Trick Room's like really popular in BGC or something. It'd probably be a lot stronger in BGC when you got two things in Trick Room beating down on you and you're just like helpless against it. Okay, I know this will definitely eat it up. But what do I want to go to? Because it's gonna go for like Ghost or Grass. I could go to Magearna and just win right here, maybe. No, because this is so bulky. I need to like bring Marowak in or something. Do I want to keep this? It's my Scarfer. His team seems really slow. Like, it is really slow. So, this still seems like better than Tapu Koko. Do I want to sack here? Marowak just kills this. Magearna can probably take... Maybe he just wants to defog. But Magearna can't, like, kill it. Because it's, like, really bulky. We can go to Buzzwole and hit it up with a Leech Life. That's what I'm going to do, because this is a physical attacker. I always think it's, like, a special attacker for some reason. But it's definitely a physical attacker. So we can just Leech Life something. Leech Life is so good. It's such a good move now. I love it. And Buzzwole is really nice as well. I'm liking this dude. He gets some really good coverage. And he gets a decent speed stat. I mean, 79 is like, it's less than 80, but it's not that bad for like the defense you have and the amount of power you got. You definitely can put in work with this man. And then you get the Beast Boost afterwards. It's just, Gen 7 is insane, dude. Gen 7 is nuts. Like, you're gonna die? No. Okay, almost. Son, what are you gonna do? Sucker punch me for 0 damage? I'm gonna get that 1 HP back too, so you know it's gonna do 1 HP less. That's a big deal. You're probably only gonna do like 4. I mean, I outspeed this thing, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I didn't know if it was a speed tie or if I outsped it. Maybe it was a speed tie. I think he has base 70. I had to forget what this is. I could have hovered over him and checked his speed, but I didn't. So, I mean, this is at 1.5 attack. I'm just Leech Lifing this. That's going to quad resist. But I don't want to sack anything else, so I'm going to have to break his thing anyway. His disguise. I love this little picture, though. Buzz, dude. And just flip it sideways. Oh, no. I just think it's funny for some reason. Alright, so you play Rust. That's gone. That's gone out of everything. Now he's gonna have that Shadow Sneak in the back, you know what I mean? He's gonna have it in the back, but that's why I'm just gonna steal him on this right now. I don't even think I need to shift gear to put in a lot of work against this team. There's no way he's gonna take me out with a Z move Shadow Sneak. He might, but I really don't think he can. He's not that strong. He's got decent attack, but it's not anything crazy. Oh, he doesn't even have it. Alright, is Magearna gonna get this sweep now? Is Magearna gonna put it in? Come on, boy, let's go. Let's go. Where are we at right now? 28 minutes. We might get one more. We might get one more after this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I probably have to get one now that I said that. I definitely outspeed this. Oh, he's living that. He's living that, and I'm dying. So Magearna still can't get these sweeps. Magearna still cannot get these sweeps. So, oh, this is actually bad. Because I'm going to hit him with Side Shock, and it's not going to do shit. I'm going to have to do this, though. Because I can't let Tapu Koko die. Please do more than, like, what Nature's Madness would do. It's got to do more than that. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't matter, because now he'll die to Dazzling Gleam. And then Tapu Koko just wins against Wishy Washy. So we're good, we're good, we're good. Tapu Koko, though, is another beast. He's so fast, you don't even have to, like, choice him. Life Orb is nice for power, but like I said, he gets whittled so fast with Life Orb, it's just not good. Just watch this go down to a Thunderbolt, because we're just that strong. No Life Orb or anything. Though this thing's bulk's not that great, unless you're investing in it. But I don't think anyone does that. But this man's team was just like asking to die to everything with any speed investment. But, alright, we'll get one more. We'll get one more. See how it goes. Maybe finally we can get a Magearna sweep. I swear, dude, I was getting Magearna sweeps left and right. This is straight up ORS OU. What? This is odd, but these things aren't necessarily bad. But this is just like this is like a team I've played before in OU. Well, we lead Azelf regardless. Maybe I'll lose to just some straight, like, old school. Old school at this point. Someone would have been using this like 1 month ago, but it almost looks like it's not like some X and Y, even. I feel like I've seen this team before, but I don't know. Probably not. Probably just it has so many common OU things on it. Well, we're gonna taunt this because we don't want him to put his rocks up. He just goes for outrage. Well, okay. I don't know why he would do that. Because, nice, you got a third one, so we're just going to come in with Tapu Lele and Moonblast this man. See, that's why I'm saying, I don't know why you do that, because you're risking getting a 3-turn. I'm going to kill myself anyway. And a freaking thingy would not do as much to you. An explosion would not do as much as this is going to do. It's nice to switch out into his nothing counter to Moonblast. Moonblast like wrecks his team actually, so that's good to know. We'll just have to spam this motherfucker the whole time. I mean, he has Charizard that's gonna come into rocks. I don't think it can take rocks plus a Moonblast. Maybe it can, but still, yeah, he's just gonna sack that. I mean, obviously, but yeah, what does he come into now? Bisharp can't even sucker punch me. Latias. Latias wants to come into a Moonblast? I mean, I know you'll live it, but barely. This man's just wasting his whole team. These players, man. These players. You can't just come in on a Moonblast and defog. So now his Lottie is gone. His Chomp is gone. For my Azelf. Alright. I'll take it. What you got? Charizard. Alright. I don't know what this is. But I kind of do want to keep this alive. I think Marowak is the sack here. Because he's not that good for anything and he's really slow. So he has Dragon Dance. I have Earthquake. I don't think I can take anything from him anyway, but I have Earthquake. He's gonna... Oh... I think I just lost. Never mind. So now he's gonna Dragon Claw. He's at +2. Yeah. I lost. Well, no, I didn't lose because I just gotta sack something. And he'll die. So what do I sack? Magearna. We don't want to sack Magearna. We want to get a sweep Magearna, but let's really assess it here. Can Magearna like set up on anything? Breloom. Kind of. You don't want to take a Mach or something from Breloom. But like, I think Magearna is this sack. Force him to go for Flare Blitz. Okay. Not necessarily what I wanted to do there. Like, I didn't want to let that set up just like that. But, yeah, it happened. It happened. I should have just stayed in and Moonblasted because that would have had to keep him from... I don't know. I didn't know which Charizard it was, so I thought maybe it could be Y, possibly, but it... Yeah, I mean, how do you have 2 other dragons on this team? I mean, whatever. Let's see. I think my lead here is Tapu Koko, for sure. Because, yeah, he has to lead Bisharp. Which really can't do much to me. And I can hit it with a Gleam. We want to go to Buzzwole here. Because he can take this, yeah. And then we can just Leech Life. Just lets him go to... We get Earthquake. That way Azumarill can't just switch in. Okay. Now he can't Sucker Punch. And we get another free Moonblast. Alright, he was trying to be cheeky right there. I'm not going to let you get that damage off if I don't need to. Okay, so now I don't need Buzzwole anymore. Belly Drum. Okay, but we can always come in with our thingy and just kill it, because you cannot use priority in wow, he didn't even have priority. What's going on? Well, these players were being freaking weird. So we're just gonna hit this guy with a +1 Earthquake, because it's still gonna do a shit ton. Look at that. Braylon was frail as hell. He's gonna Spore me. That's fine. Like, I win no matter what. Like, yeah, you can do that. But now you still can't Mach Punch, and I just come in and clean you. Oh, I guess you can Mach Punch, but it doesn't matter. GG, my friend. So, that's just a little preview of this Magearna team. It's pretty cool. I have a few other teams. I'll probably make sessions like this with the teams. I'll go through. I got, like, look at this. I got a crap ton. Look at all these. Oop, that's not it. But look at here. I got all these teams. That's not even it. There we go. All these teams here. Most of them are shit, but like I've got a couple. Look at them all. Spoilers. I'll use one of those. I'll use one of those next time. But anyway, guys, I'm back for Gen 7. Leave a like down below in any comments if you're glad that I'm here. If you're not glad that I'm here, tell me I'm a fucking faggot and I suck. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.